Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Puranamunina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashaadhyayinim Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshini. Bhagavad Gita chapter 4. We shall chant verses 6, 7 and 8 together. Ajopi sannavyayatma bhutanam ishvaropi san prakritim swamadhisthaya sambhavamyatma mayaya yada yada hi dharmasya glanirbhavati bharata abhyutthanamαδharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. We all are alive. I hope there's no doubt. And we all are living life. We are moving towards something that we call our goal. And constantly we are looking for maximum happiness in every choice that we make. Through this life, what are we actually looking for? What is the goal that is motivating us, pushing us? If we think a little, we find that we are looking for unadulterated, infinite, eternal bliss. So, this bliss that we are talking about, that we are looking for and that we want to go towards, where is it? The scriptures tell me that is me, myself. So, what becomes the goal of our life? To know ourselves, to be ourselves. This journey can be taken up and successfully completed provided our movement is harmonious, is aligned at every level. If that doesn't happen, this journey will not be possible, and no progress will be possible even in any other direction. Progress cannot happen if we do not have this harmonious approach. My body is taking me in one direction, the mind also should go with it, the intellect also should go. As a complete whole, I should move in that direction. Only then success is possible. If there is a team, the team, all the members of the team should work towards that same goal, then the team succeeds in something. Otherwise, if everyone is doing their own thing. Sometimes we have these team games also, like football, basketball, these kind of things. So there are solo players. They want to themselves take the ball and score themselves. So they don't care about their team and anything. I want to do. And in that, the whole team suffers. Because it is a team game for a reason. So similarly, here also is a team of this gross body, the senses, the organs of action, the mind, intellect, all this is a team. If we don't work in harmony, we are not going to succeed. And same way in society also, whether it is a family or an organization or the nation, society, whatever it may be, if it is not in harmony, it's not going to move forward, it is not going to succeed ever. This harmony is called dharma. That which integrates, harmonizes, supports, sustains, that is dharma, which Bhagavan says, I come to protect that. So we saw about the Avatara, the 3 verses that just we chanted. In the 6th verse, Bhagavan said, how does he manifest? 7th verse, he says, when does he manifest? And in that when, he says, whenever dharma is on a fall and adharma rises. What is this dharma? This dharma is this harmony, whether within or without. We need to understand that without this harmony, we will never be able to reach any goal. No progress will be possible. If I take one step forward and one step backward, how much ever I keep walking, where will I be? Same place. I won't make any progress. Because there is no harmony. The one foot says, I want to go forward. The other foot says, no, I want to go backward. So what am I doing? Forward, backward, forward. No harmony. Whereas when there is harmony, the one foot wants to go forward, the other one also wants to go forward. So then they support each other. That okay, when you lift yourself, I will make sure I am there. And then when I want to lift, you be there. That's how these two work in harmony. And that's how walking is possible. And we take these things for so much of granted. When this happens, then what do we say? I am healthy. I have healthy feet. But let us say this coordination goes away. I don't know where my right foot is going. I don't know where my left foot is going. Happens sometimes. It is not working. Sometimes when we sit for a long time after that, when we get up, we don't know where our feet are. Our legs, we can't feel. And then that time we should start walking. We will know what is disharmony. Because we are thinking we are putting our foot ahead, but nothing has happened. It's not moving also. Why? Because I don't know. So no, that coordination has broken for some time. That is called internally adharma. So anything that is breaking this harmony is adharma. Now what Bhagavan is saying, whenever there is fall in dharma and rise in adharma, in every field, at every level, he says, I have to come and fix it. That is why I manifest. And it is my will, I can come anytime, but I come so that those who are following dharma, I protect them, and those who are not following any dharma or they are against dharma, I have to ensure that either they fall in line or they are eliminated. Now, if we think about it, we pop pills, some medicine. What does a medicine do? Same thing only. Paritranaya sadhunam, vinashaya cha dushkritam, dharma samsthapanartha. Is it not? Even one medicine that goes inside the body, what does it do? Whatever is working well, it will protect it. Whatever is not working well, either it will make it fall in line or it will eliminate. One of them, whatever. And That way, dharma means health of the body is restored. Nothing new is created. It is already there. Left alone, it will already be there. But restored, and then whenever needed, that pill goes inside. So, what is that pill in our life? Bhagwan. If with this attitude we take medicines also, that this is avatar coming down, no? Literally coming down, gone. And paritranaya sadhunam vinasha, that's happening inside. If it is happening inside, we can understand it is happening outside also, everywhere, even in society. So this is dharma. Now when we think about where is this question of dharma arising, it is not arising in any other world. It is only in the human world that dharma question is arising. If we look at nature, plants, trees, etc., animals, birds, etc., all this, they follow dharma by instinct. They are programmed to follow dharma. They will not go against the dharma. A lion, even if it is very, very hungry, it will not eat grass. And no, today I don't know, it's not available, nothing is available. So let me fill my tummy with grass. No, it will not. It will starve to death, but will not eat grass. But dharma, it is following its program. Whatever, by instinct, it is following itself. There are some deer in the Himalayas, we've heard about them, near, beyond Gangotri, etc., you can see them. Those deer, that species of deer is a very special deer, and local people there, the mountain folk, the Pahadis, they revere these deer. Why? They say that these are all tapasvis. They say they are all tapasvis, both austere. They are all austere deer. Why? What do they do? They say that even when there is no vegetation in winters, when it snows there, they won't come down. We've heard from the locals. They've shown us that this is the species of deer who live here, and they don't go down just because there's no food here. They stay there only for 4 5 months when it is cold and covered with snow. So they just lick the ice there and they live there. They fast for so many months, every year, year after year. So these people also have a lot of respect for that animal. Why? They are following their dharma. They feel that they don't need to come down. They don't come down because they are programmed to do so. Where is the disturbance possible in this natural harmony? Only this so-called intelligent fellow called human being. That is where all disturbance is possible because we have got little bit of freedom that is given. We think that we can do anything. The freedom is within a framework of harmony. That framework of dharma is very important. And Bhagavan has only defined that you do whatever you want, but within this framework. This much you can do. It is like, when we tie a cow. So there's a peg, and then you tie some rope. So then the cow is free to move only as long as the rope is. So that much area it can move around. So it has freedom, but within that area. Similarly, we also have a framework which is called dharma, and that is well defined, well established, and the principle behind is harmony. But we transgress that, thinking that we have that freedom, and because of that, this dharma glani and adharma abhyuthana happens, and that's when Bhagavan has to come down, fix things up. Dogs, when they, sometimes dogs eat grass. Really? Yes. When they have some stomach issue, indigestion, etc., they eat grass and vomit out everything. That's their way of, coming back to good health. So it is a mechanism they themselves follow. And at that time, whatever, that dog may love eating something, but complete abstinence. The dog will not even pay attention to it. That's not my food at this time. This time I have to eat some grass and bring it all out, then doctor also tells us you have to take this medicine for 1 week, and for this 1 week at least, don't eat fried stuff, don't eat cold stuff, don't eat too oily stuff. uh, like not even once a day you should not eat, a little bit also not allowed. Then how will we, better to have disease only rather than not eating all these things. We ourselves we ourselves think that we have a choice, but that unintelligent living only brings down. So therefore the question of dharma rises only for human beings. Now when we look at it from the human perspective, also from our own perspective also, external dharma and harmony is one thing, but from us also, when we talk about our own value systems, our own behavior, our own transaction with the world, what is the basis? How do I understand what is my dharma? So that is often a question that we may ask. The point is that if we think about what is it that we expect from others, our friends, our family, people who are around us, what do we expect from them? What kind of behavior, what kind of thinking pattern, what kind of life, what kind of interaction, what do we expect from them? That is one thing. And second thing is, when we respect people, there may be some great people, some people whom we value, we respect. What is it that we respect in them? What is it that we value in anyone whom we consider great, whom we consider worshipful, respectful, etc.? Such people, what do we value? Those qualities that we expect and value in others, that much if we can bring in us, that is a good beginning to live a life of dharma. Because Bhagavan is saying, I come to protect the ones who are following dharma and also eliminate the evil, not the evil doer, the evil. So he is protecting dharma. So if we are doing something good, he will protect and strengthen it. And he said that. So whenever needed, he says, I manifest. But that dharma has to be understood, that what is it that I expect. And when we talk about dharma, some things are universal. All of us, it is common that yes, this much should be followed by everyone. It's general. Like, for example, in individual life, health, healthy habits leads to harmony and good health. That is individually a universally acceptable thing. Nobody wants bad health. Nobody wants sickness. We may want sick leave, but we don't want sickness. So I can use it, but I don't want to be sick. Good health only everyone wants, irrespective of the geographical area, age, or any upbringing, background, whatever it may be. Nobody wants to be unwell. So good health is universally expected. We all want it, but if we want it, then the harmony in life, that dharma is what? Live a healthy lifestyle, which will lead to good health. So that I have to understand. So I don't need a doctor or a neighbor or a family member to tell me. I know it myself that I'm doing something wrong. I'm transgressing those limits of good health, and I'm doing. If we understand this health example similarly, for anything within or without, there are certain basic things that are universally everyone wants and everyone has the same type of duty. For example, truthful in speech. Now, truthful in speech is a universally accepted thing. So, no, there are people who are liars, yes. But even the liars, how do they lie? They'll say, I am telling you the truth. Yesterday, sun came out from the western horizon. I'm telling truth, promise, I'm telling you. As truth only. Means everyone values truth. Secondly, those people who are doing wrong or bad to the society also. Within them, these gangs and all, among them, they value truth. If somebody lies in their own gang, shoot. Like that, we also don't live. Do we live like that? That if anybody lies, shoot. So they are following truth more than us. So this truth, this is an example that all these virtues are universal. This is called Samanya Dharma. This Samanya Dharma also sometimes undergoes a fall and adharma takes its place. So that is this is what we call as a new normal. You should accept, corruption will be there. It's the new normal. It is not corruption, it is actually cooperation. You give something, I give something, and it's an understanding. It is not corruption, new normal. So that is accepted as a norm. But Bhagavan says no, that will be considered as adharma only. Because it's breaking that universal law. And there is something called Vishesha Dharma, a specific dharma also, which is based on my age, my position in society or an organization, where I am, what relations I have with others, how am I, what is my status, what is so all that will determine certain specific dharma. So there is a Samanya Dharma which is common to every human being, and we are saying human being because this is a matter only for discussion among human beings. Animals are very good already. There was a placard near a beach. It said, animals don't litter, animals don't make unnecessary noise, animals don't spoil, destroy nature, so behave like an animal. It was actually written. It is because the question of dharma will arise only for human beings. We are only like that, transgressing all limits. So Bhagavan says, I come to protect that. So whether it is Vishesha Dharma, Samanya Dharma, we understand it properly and live by it. And if I think about it, the highest Dharma, Dharma means that which supports, that which is the foundation, that which integrates. What is it that integrates? What is it that is the foundation of everything? What is the ultimate support if we think about it? The highest from the scriptural understanding, we find that it is my own self. Because at the body level, there are differences. Mind level, differences. But self, no difference. There is one only. Mamatma Sarvabhutatma. So there is no difference. Harmony. Not only harmony, it is oneness. Complete oneness. There is no two. That is the highest state of dharma. So the word dharma includes all these things. So why does Bhagavan take avatar? All these. To restore, re-establish, strengthen dharma at all levels. So especially for the human life to teach us, to bring us back to the right path. And that is why in Bhagavatam it is said that, with reference to Sri Rama's avatar, it is said that Bhagavan took an avatar of a human to teach the humans, not to kill some Rakshasa or someone. That was not the purpose. Because killing Rakshasa, he can do anywhere. Because he has that remote, main switch he has. So he said, Ravan, switch off. Gone. He will be sitting laughing, wrong, gone. He switched off. For him, it is not required. Why should he manifest for that? But to teach us, to set an example for us, an ideal in life, to be able to emulate, follow. So that is Martya Shikshanartham, Martya Avatara. So he's taken this avatar also. So this is the purpose. Bhagavan says that is why I come. out of extreme compassion. But am I really born? Ajaha api san, avyaya atma. I am unborn. I don't undergo change. But still, sambhavami atma mayaya, as though I am born. Now, having told about his birth, so how is the discussion? We have to remember. He told about how this knowledge started from himself as the original source. Arjun had this question that how come you are born now and sun was there since the beginning? How to understand that you are the source of this knowledge? So he said, we both have undergone many such manifestations. I know, you don't know. That's the difference. And then he talked about his own manifestation. And he said, I am unborn, yet I seem to be born. Okay. Now he is saying something totally different, something very, very unique. He's saying, what is he saying? This verse number 9, please repeat. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tatvatah त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन. हे अर्जुन, यह वेत्ति, one who knows. What does one know? Me janma karma cha, my janma, birth, and karma, action. So those who know yaha me janma karma cha vetti, the one who knows my birth and my action. How? Tatvatah, in essence, the one who knows. And what kind of janma and karma? Divyam. Divyam means divine, not ordinary. Divyam is my special, extraordinary birth and work. One who knows in essence, tatvatah vetti, such a person, saha, deham tyaktva, having given up this body, punarjanma na eti, he does not get born again. Oh, then having given up this body, then what does he do? Mam eti, he comes to me. So what has Bhagavan said? The one who knows my divine birth and work in essence, such a person, having given up the body, is not born again. He comes to me. Mam iti. What does this mean? So right now, Bhagavan has just talked about his Janma. Now, what is the most important part in this whole, these three verses, 6th, 7th and 8th verse of this 4th chapter? The most important part, he says, what is my nature? Ajaha, unborn. And what is he saying in this 9th verse? Janma, me janma, my janma. And tattvataha, in essence. Now, for someone who is unborn means what? Never born. For such a person, for such an entity, what would be birth in essence? What is birth? Me janma, tattvataha. So one who knows. Now, the nature of such a one is what? Ajaha. He is unborn maybe, but then maybe he has changed later. Avyayatma, never undergoes change, imperishable. So, not ever born, never undergoes change, then what would be Janma for that? So there, in that verse itself, Bhagavan has answered, Sambhavami Atma Mayaya, as though I am born. So am I really born? No. As though I am born. As though I have taken birth. It seems as though it is. So in essence, there is no birth. But it seems as though there is birth. One, this is what is knowing in essence. So one who knows this in essence, now if this is understood, little bit more, if we have to think. Before that, what did Bhagavan say as an answer to Arjuna's question? Arjun, both of us have been born again and again. I know you don't know, he said that. So which means he is not only talking about his own Janma, he is also talking about the Janma of the Jiva, right? Because what does he say in the second line? Tyaktva deham, having given up the body, punar janma na eti. He will not be born again. Means there is birth even in the Jiva's life. So there is birth, death. Means giving up the body, taking up a new body, giving up the body, taking up a new body. So there is birth, death, birth, death. Bahuni me vyatitani janmani. Many such janmas we both have gone through. I know, you don't know. Why? Because in essence, I am unborn. So I only seem to have been born. Arjuna, I know, you don't know. Means what? This is the case with you also. This is not an ordinary statement. This is what is called in the Veda as Mahavakya, or a great statement, where he is saying, Arjuna, you are not different from me. Initially, he said Sakha and said, we are always together. Now he is bringing even closer. He said, what together? We are not two. We are one. Because one who knows in essence that Bhagavan is only apparently born, really there is no birth. That in essence will be possible only when one knows about oneself also, that I am also that only. So, when it is said, Yaha me divyam janma veti tattvataha, my divya janma, what does it mean? The one who knows my divya janma means what? It means that I can also understand it as mine only. Not required. May Janma, when Bhagavan, this is, no, let us not get disturbed. This subtle point, important. May Janma, when Bhagavan is saying my divine birth, in essence, one who understands, what does it mean? We cannot understand it as his Janma. When we have to understand in essence, it will be only as my Janma. So I am also only I seem to be. That is my reality. And one who knows this. Obviously, rest is obvious. The one who knows this, having given up this body, no punarjanma. Why? Because now I know that I am not born. So which means, why am I born? Because I don't know. So ignorance is the cause of birth. What did Bhagavan say? See, we have to, as a whole body, if we understand. What did Bhagavan say? Arjuna, both of us have been born many times. I know you don't know. And I know means what? I know that I am never born. I only appear to have been born. You don't know. The day you come to know that you also are like that only, then you are also not born. It is only knowledge that separates that divine of the Lord and the mortality of ours. What is the difference? The difference is only knowledge and ignorance. So, in essence, I am divine. By nature, I am divine. I am also that unborn self. But identified with the body, I consider myself to have been born, and every year I say happy birthday to you. And if some one of the years someone forgot or nobody remembered, no surprise party, no gift, nothing, we feel, what is this? This is so bad, you don't even remember. When somebody forgets, we should understand that maybe Bhagwan has come to remind us. Let's see, people are helping you. Otherwise, this thought of I am born, I am born, I am born is reinforced again and again. I feel more excited. Tomorrow, nobody has said anything. Maybe some surprise somebody is going to give. Expecting surprise, the whole day is gone. Maybe night time they will give me surprise. I keep on waiting, waiting, waiting. Over. No, sir. What? Oh, it was your birthday yesterday. Oh, I totally forgot. And then we feel so sad. But Bhagwan is saying, why should we be sad? Understand in essence what is this Janma all about. Actually, we are not born. Any creation, anything, is it really there? So, here this verse is very, very potent. I seem to be born, yet I am not born. Then in that case, then why are we celebrating Krishna's birthday and Rama's birthday, and Ramanavami and Krishna Janmashtami and all? Why should we celebrate all these things? Because they knew it. If we know it, then ours also will be celebrated. So if we want our birthday to be celebrated, know that we are not born. Our Guru's birthday also we celebrate. Why? Because he knew it. So the fulfillment of birth is to know that I am not born. That is the fulfillment. That is the highest that one can achieve. And Bhagavan is very clearly stated that. Tyaktva deham punarjanma na eti mam eti sorjuna. He doesn't have to be born again and again because he was born again and again because of his ignorance. Once he has the knowledge, then where is birth? No birth, no death. He is gone beyond. And he has also said, Janma karma cha, even action. So, Bhagavan, Janma you have talked about now. What about this karma part? You have not told about that. Bhagavan is saying, very good. You are paying attention. This means that you are paying attention. Very good. So, Bhagavan, are you going to tell me? Yes, I will tell you, but a little later. Because there are other questions coming in between. Now, what is the question? Question is, Bhagavan, the thing you are saying, this Tattvataha word has really scared me. What is it? You are saying that one who knows the divinity of my Janma in essence, which means that I should realize I am also unborn like you. This is a little daunting. Don't you feel it is expecting too much from me? I feel this is a little difficult. So, yes, it is difficult. So what, Arjun? You have done so many difficult things. When we say Arjun, we have to understand it is for us. Huh? So, when there is a difficult task, that's what is the fun. Greater the challenge, more the excitement. You do it. But before I do, I am inspired. I want to do it, but I have a question. What is it? Um, has anyone done this before? Has anyone achieved this? Because I have my doubts. Because you have given a solution which seems so difficult to achieve. That has someone really reached you? Have they actually, succeeded in this, where they don't have to be born again and they are liberated? Has anyone come to you like that? Do you have any example? We also want to know that who's any brand endorsement from someone who has used this. Has really someone turned fair? You were saying that this cream you applied turned fair. Mine is very pakka color. It doesn't go very easily. So, is there any example? So, anything we want some example. Has someone walked this path? See, Bhagavan already gave this whole parampara to inspire that only. But still, that is one question. But another question that is asked at this time is by any seeker who comes to this juncture, he says, I also sincerely want to walk and reach this goal. I want to do what you're saying, but how can I do that? What are the qualities that are required? How to begin? Where to begin? What should I do? So, for answering both these questions, has someone done this? And if I also want to do, what are the qualities that are required in me? How should I tread this path? So, here, Bhagavan in the 10th verse is saying, वीतरागभयक्रोधाः मन्मया मामुपाश्रिताः बहवो ज्ञानतपसा पूता मद्भावमागताः. All this, the here also the word bahavo jnana tapasa putaha. Again, earlier in the previous one of the verses, it was bahuni janmani. So that time itself we saw bahu word means many. Bahuni in neuter gender is plural of many. Here, bahavaha in masculine gender is the same, plural of many. Bahu. So, many, plural of many means countless people. Madbhava Magataha have reached this ultimate goal, which I talked about in the previous verse. Many, infinite number of people. Bahava. So, this is not something new I am telling you, Arjun. This has been there for a long time. This ancient time tested. And many have walked this path and succeeded also. Oh, so there are people who have walked, yes. What are their qualities? How are they? Saying Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha. First quality. Vita means gone. Vigata. Gone from them. What has gone from them? Raga Bhaya Krodha. This same expression has come in the second chapter also, when Bhagavan was talking about the realized person, Sthita Prajna Lakshana. He said, Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha. Here also, the same expression is used. Raga means attachment. Bhaya means fear. Krodha means anger. The one from whom these three, attachment, fear, and anger, have left. Vigataha. Have left, not to come back again in some time. Have left forever. Because from us also it goes. When? When we go to sleep. Then when we wake up, again they come back. I am here. Attachment, fear, anger. So somebody said that, my father gets very angry, but rarely. Why? Because nowadays he sleeps a lot. So that's the only time he is not angry. Otherwise, he's all the time. So people who have, gotten rid of these three evils, raga, bhaya, krodha. Now these are not three things. So, three things I have to remove from my system. Very difficult. Actually, there's only one. What is it? The root is raga, attachment. As strong the raga or attachment, so strong is the fear. And as strong the fear, so strong is the anger. Puja Gurudev gives this example. Do we remember? We don't remember is a good thing for me that I can repeat the same example. I don't have to look for new ones. So anyway, it is Gurudev's example, so good revision. This young teenage boy or girl usually returns from the college around, let us say, 8 o'clock. Today it's 8:30, 9. Father, mother, whoever, waiting, still not come. Call, phone, no reply. What happened? Phone is also not being answered. Let me call the friend. Friend, "Oh, I came home long back, uncle. I don't know where he is." Oh, okay. Another friend. I didn't go only today, so I don't know where they are. Two, three friends called, nobody knows. What happened? And somebody said, yes, he was there in college. That I know. He had come, but I don't know. We dispersed long back. Where he is now? Slowly attached to the child. So no fears. No noble thought will come at this time. That maybe he has gone to help a friend, maybe he has gone to do some good deed. Nothing. Accident, kidnapping. Such kind of thoughts only will come. What happened? I don't know. Then, after half an hour more, police station. Lost. My son is lost. I don't know where is he. Fear. All sorts of scary thoughts will come. I don't know. I don't know. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Then the police also is on the job. Okay, we will look for him. They also start everywhere. His father gets into the car. Let me also go and look for him. Goes all over the place and then comes back home. It is almost midnight. And at that time, he comes inside and still so much of stress. Suddenly the bell rings. Ding dong. Now, fear is mounting up because as much attachment, so much fear. Fear is mounting up. What has happened? Who will be behind that door? Cop will be there, or some doctor will be there, or some who is going to come and give what news? I don't know. But fear is on its peak, and then he opens the door, and this fellow, both his earphones in the ear. Hi, Dad. Now, this fear at its peak instantly gets released because now he's safe, he's fine, no kidnapping, no accident, nothing has happened. All fear, everything disappeared. He is there in one piece, good, healthy. So that fear is relieved, but that level of fear at which it was, now the fear is replaced by anger at that level. And especially if that child is unapologetic. How dare you? You don't understand. And then the child is stopped moving the head, but the headphones are still there. So blissfully unaware, but can see the body language and understand now a lot of things are happening. Let the music be on. So this actually the root of all this is rag, attachment. So many things happen in the world. Are we concerned about all these things? So many people, come late at in the night and all. What happens to us? Nothing. Only where there is attachment. That's where immediately fears, and then when that fear is relieved, it changes into anger. So raga, bhaya, krodha. And this is the rut in which we are all stuck. Because attachment means I am expecting something. As soon as that, from the attachment, I always expect. Because attachment means what? I plus I want. So I want something. So I am expecting something. And that expectation, till it gets fulfilled, I am not happy. And there the fear, anger, all these play a role. So therefore, the person who is devoid of all attachments, how is it possible to be free from all attachment? Vita raga bhaya krodha. How is it possible? This is manmaya. This is the secret. How to be free from all attachments? Attach ourselves to something so high and noble that these attachments themselves become small. Manmayaha means those who are filled with me, mind and intellect filled with me. They are thinking intellectually about me, wanting to know me. Their mind, their emotions are invested in me or directed towards me. Not directed towards me in the sense I am, when I am afraid for my child and I am praying to God. That is not what we are talking about. That investment is still in the child only. When I have that great faith that He is looking after me, there are so many things that I can't take credit of. My life is going on so beautifully. The one who is taking care of me will take care of everything in my life also. So that kind of confidence, that kind of deep faith and complete surrender. Manmaya, the one who is filled with me. Mind and intellect is completely in me. Mam upashritaha, and relying only on me. Not relying on anything else, anybody else, no other forces. Just relying on me. Having full confidence. This does not mean the one who is not performing his duties, because that dharma aspect has already been covered. So that we have to understand. We keep performing our duties, yet relying only on the Lord. And I am not expecting anything else from anybody else. It's a very beautiful, we must have read also. Khalil Gibran has written on various topics. And about children, he has written that understand that they have come through you and not from you. You are mere trustees to take care of them. You have been entrusted this duty. Like a gardener is given the duty of providing a good environment for the plant to grow and blossom. Similarly, so any relationship for that matter, we have been put into that situation only so that I can perform my duties to the best of my understanding and ability. Yet, I rely only on God for anything that I want. So there is only one altar one support, nothing else. Manmayaha mamupashritaha, completely surrendered to me. Such a person can automatically be free from attachments, fear, and anger. Mamupashritaha bahavaha jnanatapasa putaha. Putaha means they have been purified by the austerity of jnanam. Jnanam means knowledge or right thinking. With right thinking, having purified themselves. What is right thinking? For example, just now, in the example that we saw, due to attachment, I get into this rut of wrong thinking. But when that attachment itself is not there, then how would I think? Objectively, how would I think? We have to get into that state where we are asked to advise others. We will give the best advice because we know that others have to follow, not me. But the same situation comes to my life, I will falter. Hello, how can I do this? And that is why having good people around us, satsang, is very important. Why? Because when I am in trouble, I forget all the knowledge. So I need someone to remind me. Last month you only told me this. Oh, yeah, okay. So better you follow. Okay, I will follow. So I need someone to remind me. So this wrong thinking comes when I get attached to, I take one side and look at it from a very limited perspective. But when I zoom out and look at it from a larger perspective, from different angles, when I get the complete picture, then what happens? Then right thinking automatically comes. So attachment is what is keeping me in that state of wrong thinking, that limited thinking. But when I'm so associated with God means what? Expansion of my personality. And due to that expansion, what happens? That I think from a larger perspective. Therefore, I am able to take right decisions, do the right things. What is supposed to be done is to be done, not what I feel is right or what I want to do. That I is not there. So, not out of attachment, not out of preference or prejudice. I am doing it because this is the right thing to do. So, I am honest to God. I am honest to myself. Clear conscience. So, no raga, bhaya, krodha unnecessarily. And I am purified. This purity, bhuta madbhavam agataha. Such people come to me. Actually speaking, only jnana tapasa putaha, this term itself is good enough to describe the whole thing, everything that Bhagavan has said here. Putaha means purified, means purity of mind. Jnana tapasa, austerity of knowledge or right thinking, means clarity of thought. So purity of mind, clarity of thought. And when we say manmayaha, means filled with God, means what is my goal, where do I want to reach? The nobility of purpose. So this is the secret of success. Purity of mind, clarity of thought, and nobility of purpose. If this is there, success is guaranteed. So madbhavam agataha. Such people have reached before, and Arjun, you can also reach. And Arjun means we all. So you all also can reach. That's what Bhagavan is saying. He's assuring us all that we need to do is this. Oh, qualifications. Bhagavan, don't you think you demand too much? Vitaragavaya kruda, manmaya, mamupashrita, bhavo jnanatapasa. No. Are you not asking for too much? And then you say that whoever has this qualification, they attain me. Okay, which means that you are partial, Bhagavan. You are asking us to give up ragadvesha. You yourself have ragadvesha. That is why you are saying that only these people are allowed, nobody else is allowed. What is this favoritism? This is not fair. Bhagavan said, I am not stopping anyone from coming. Then who is stopping? They themselves are stopping. I am not stopping. I welcome everyone. You want to come, you come now. You're most welcome. Why then? How are they stopping themselves? I will tell you tomorrow. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ